Sasha, we're on our way to the rendezvous now. May not be as easy as you think to eliminate JaSam Morgan. Ilya! I got a call from Moscow today. They're not happy.
Morgan arrived early.
They're not interested in excuses. They want results. No matter what, JaSam Morgan has to die. We're changing strategies. No more hostages, I refuse. We've attracted far too much attention from law enforcement.
The locals will still be a problem.
Well, then we'll solve it.
Gentlemen, Miss Donald. Fortuitous, I should run into you. Saves me the trouble of a subpoena.
It's dangerous here at night. What are you doing out running around?
I was going to ask you the very same thing. Actually, I have quite a few questions for you.
Well, I'm afraid now is not a good time.
Oh, all right. The subpoena it is.
In connection with what?
You're being characterized as a person of interest, which covers a lot of area these days, basically because of the carnage left at the Roadhouse. Murder, conspiracy, that sort of thing. So you can have this discussion with me here, or we can have it at the office. It is entirely your choice.
If I chose to answer your questions, nothing I say will be admissible in court. You know that.
Good point. So let's call this a preliminary interview. You're actively promoting the establishment of a Russian criminal syndicate right here in Port Charles.
My client was tragically murdered. I am simply looking out for his business interests.
What kind of business are you talking about?
It's all a matter of public record, but I'd be happy to show you the paperwork.
What dummy corporation owns the Roadhouse?
Why do you ask?
It blew up. I think you know that. With a little boy inside. I think you know that, too.
I didn't at the time.
So the name Jake Spencer means nothing to you?
His mother confronted me in the hospital. I decided not to engage out of respect for her grief. But I hear that her child survived. Please send my regards to his mother.
You need to ask your colleagues to give me some room.
It was your idea to ask questions in a dangerous part of town, Miss Davis. My associates are simply doing their job.
I understand that you're not from this country, so let me explain. It is frowned upon to threaten a district attorney here in America.
You're in a difficult position as district attorney, aren't you? But lawyer to lawyer, certainly woman to woman, I understand why you're harassing me. You're desperately trying to deflect attention from your lover, who has disappeared, and your daughter, who most unfortunately has not.
If I may...
It's common knowledge that Sam McCall is your daughter, and you were less than discreet in your affair with Jerry Jacks.
Again, you need to tell your friends here that they need to give me some room.
It must have been incredibly awkward for you when Jerry's boat exploded in the harbor. How did you explain all the cash and drugs?
We have reason to believe the drugs came from Karpov.
Well, then Jerry must have been transporting them.
I would imagine you know all about that. You might even be responsible for his death.
Anybody could have killed Jerry Jacks, including your daughter. You know, come to think of it, wasn't she arrested for possession of stolen pharmaceuticals? And weren't they found in her home?
No need to worry about that. The charges were dropped.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Family is family. But it must be incredibly inconvenient for you to have a drug-smuggling slut for a daughter.
Apparently you didn't hear me. You tell your thugs to back the hell off, or I push the button, releasing the text directly to the police department, telling them where you're located at this minute. It's your choice. They'll be here in 2 minutes.
Sam.
When I find the evidence, and I will prosecute you.
No one appreciates a threat, as you well know.
I understand that you're afraid. Your syndicate has left you alone here in Port Charles, stranded, and you're afraid for your life, or you'd be gone by now.
That's absurd.
My strong advice to you is to leave town and take your little friends with you, or be ready to go to prison.
Get teams to Pier 23 immediately. We have to get the shipment landed before JaSam Morgan interferes. JaSam, pick up.
Yeah.
Hello?
You're a constant thorn in my side, Miss McCall. It's time to extract you.
Mia's a really smart woman. Why don't you do the right thing? You need to let me go. You got to get back into your scary black van, head to the Canadian border, get on the first flight to Russia or Switzerland, wherever it is you came from.
Why would I take such a convoluted trip if the simpler solution would be just to eliminate you?
Because if I show up dead, JaSam Morgan will retaliate.
Oh, you know, I hate to disabuse you of such a obviously fondly held notion, but JaSam Morgan is desperately fighting to hold on to his territory. He doesn't have time to waste avenging old girlfriends. Bring her.
No.
Any last words?
When you're wasting an opportunity, if you want to ambush JaSam, use me as bait.
No, we tried that with his girlfriend's kid. You saw how well that worked out. No, my way is cleaner.
Get her!